Okay, so actually you have I've covered a few topics already. Okay, let's look at your table of contents first. Then you use your pencil or whatever, just put a date. Okay. 我有我生花有。Table of contents 的目录会去前面。So chapter 1 settled already. Okay, maybe just help me keep track. Otherwise, next week come back I also forgot. Okay, chapter 1 just put a tick. Number 2 also, 3 also settled, 4 also settled. Okay, then your number 6, right? Later I'll add on for template. Now you just put a tick first. Number 6 done. Okay, and then okay, number 9, right? Actually copy. Done. Okay. Then can you go to your table also done? Section 9, right? And 6 I'll come back to it later. And then you turn to the next page. Okay. Just now we also do this, right? Do the Zoom control, section 17. Remember we use percentage, how many percent? 2 on this. Okay, and then your chapter 19. This one all chapter. So how many chapters? Okay, not bad. So let me finish up 6 and 9. Okay. Then see which one we carry on. Okay, just now we stop at which one? 17, right? 17, 18 I told you to go home and read, right? Before you sleep, so it's better, right? 18 and 19, right? Okay. Okay, now let's go to your section 6. Which is chapter number 6. I think I only mix up the template, right? Just save for first time already done it, and also save and set as what the difference of the chapter, right? Okay, template. Remember I told you this is here. Okay, so let's create a template maybe for if you want to create maybe a letter. Okay, so normally later you have what? Here, someone from one, then your company address, right? Okay, and then your sign off, right? So we'll do a temper on it. Okay, this one I don't want to what to do. Save don't know Far, close, then save lah. Don't need to save close ma. You know what I mean? Right? Okay. But you cannot close straight away because if you close straight away, you will exit your Microsoft Word. Yes. 用因为两个相像，一个叫蓝相，一个叫橙相。Okay, can we go to File, New? Okay, blank document first. Okay, this one for dummy okay, I just use the company address okay, then because normally when you send letter you must put the company address, right, and then the recipient's address also, right? Okay, so in this case I'll just type the company. You all can follow lah, otherwise you can today okay lor. Okay, what's the date today? 7, then July, right? Okay, 2018. Okay, after that, press what? Okay, so now can I put in the address? Okay. just now you all got free time also never practice the typing club. All chit chat only. Too good, huh? 还有这样的事情哦，都smart. Okay. Then Serena can tell me what to put next after address. Put what? You secretary, right?
Yeah.
Then next line put what?
What you want, like letter or?
Don't need to put the recipient address. No need lah. Okay, then never mind. Okay. We just do a simple one Okay. Here. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay. Then so big this one. Notice there are some lines. You see the wavy line for alternate and also clear and then add, right? Okay. Now for alternate is because currently we are using the English dictionary, right? So of course there's no word called alternate lah. Okay, but for us there is, right? Like what jalan kaki, lima, all this, right? So even if you see this red line, right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because when you print out, it will not be there. Okay, but they are trying to do their part. How they they check for you. Okay, trying to tell you there's something wrong. Okay, then do you see the blue color? Because why got blue line? Dear and add is actually English, right? Okay, it's actually because I have empty space there. Okay. Okay lah. Thank you, teacher. And yeah, this one I just do a template only lah. Okay. Okay, all done. 为仆人看一下你的公公的好了。我先去看。没有啦，休息一下也因为每天看电脑累，还有看手机啊，所以我不要接触这种电器的东西。好的啊。Okay, I think you should know how to make the corrections, right? Now it's getting colder, right? Okay. Now, I want to get rid of the red line. What can I do? Okay, let's try to right click here. Okay, yeah, we just use ignore all because this is the address one. So in future when I type in this document, right, this word will not. Okay, spell check 也是可以Okay, but this one faster lah. Okay. Then for this one, the blue line, I click, okay. Yeah, no ones. Actually, this one if you never do any corrections, still the keyboard. Okay, because when you really use it for something, right, of course you'll put in the stuff. Okay. So what you can do for the red color line, maybe like a company's name, this is one of it. secondly is like our Singapore places name, right? That one also can be added. No, okay. The mouse comes to the left click, right click. So that one must 打回原形哦，去学 computer basic。This one okay. Yeah, when you plan, some auntie 补充有些，就外买外哪个来吃？Then last time, how do you handle this kind of thing? Oh, you do one by one. Actually, next time don't need because, of course, certain things, right, you can add to dictionary. Okay. But this one also. Yeah, maybe I think we put one more. We just add for the sake of learning. Okay. Maybe after the school name, right? We just put another. Okay, just space. Bukit Timah 会不会有？We type Bukit Timah, see how is it just? Okay, we got Timah already 可以。Timah 有是吗？ Okay, because this is the company's name, so definitely there's nothing wrong, right? Okay, so in this case, okay, like what our Peggy mentioned just now, can you go to review tab just now? Review tab. Okay, do you see the spelling and grammar? This one will come in the diagram. It's quite simple. Just click on this one. Okay. Then you can actually, yeah, it's the same thing. Do you realize that? Okay, just now I just right click on it. Okay, normally in the exam, if you want to save time, right? Okay, you can just change all. Okay, but for real life, right? Normally you need to change one by one because sometimes, 这个刚刚好是你的 the word that you need. Okay, so be a bit more meticulous when you do the spelling check. 等一下它跟那个dictionary哇 then imagine you got 1000 pages or you go through one by one again. Understand what I'm saying? Okay? Yeah, ignore all. Okay? Yes, you can use this also. Okay? Can okay, ignore all. Then they will tell you spell check is complete. Okay, you have to go click OK first. We go back to home first. Okay, so from this letter, right, you should be able to tell me what are the variables, right? That means what are the things will be changing. For example, the dear so and so, right? And also some more at where's the venue, right? Okay, and then your sincerely, maybe this one sometimes you'll change your manager, sometimes you'll change to which department, right? Okay, so I also didn't put it. Okay. Okay, so now let's save this as a template. Okay, go to File, Save As. Okay, same thing inside our folder. This folder I'll just pin on here. It's easier for us. Okay, can you click once on it? Okay, now this one maybe we just put letter template. Tag, you should be using which one? Number 4. No. Sao你要按 desktop 咯，因为你刚才没有 create 一个 folder。对，跟请你先是在 desktop 先，爸爸。So 我有爸爸妈妈、阿公阿嬷。其实这里很好的，因为变成你们一直practice，所以比较有意思。你们工作会有用到 Word 吗？你没有啊？你有吗？有啊。对， Okay, now we click on word template, right? Okay, do you notice that your folder, right, changed to another folder already? Okay, now that's why for template, right, normally they will have a, you see custom office templates. Okay, so okay. First, if you want to save under your folder, you need to navigate back here, which is this folder. But now let's use this the default one first. Okay. Okay. So now let's click on save first. Okay. 有选 template 了吗 Now you click save 我们等一下恢复了恢复了上来。Which template 这个 DOTX Then you click on save. DOTX 我以前是这样吗？我学了是吗？我是教我的同学，所以我不知道。然后我回家，我自己再拿回那些 document 再重新再搞这事情。我 template 就好了，有 Word template 就好了。因为它的电脑没有 show extension。Okay, click save Okay, save now. Okay, now we close this file. Close. Okay, now template, right? Okay, go to File, New. Okay, then you say, hey, you bluff me. Where's my template? Justin Chan, you bluff me. Because your one not featured your one is under personal Okay, so when you click here, you see you didn't change anything, and no matter how you mess up this one, your template will still remain untouched. Yes, ma'am. Yes, click the personal, then you see your template. Do you have it, Shelley? That's how you save to the wrong file. Okay? Can you reopen the file first? Go to file, open this. Go to okay. Now you go to file, save as. Then this time you choose your folder, right? Okay, Sala. Then I click this. This one change to click once first. Click once. Click this. You change to normal document first. The first one. Okay, now you click again. And click again. Change the template. You see it change. Now you click save. Then you file close. File new. This also close. No, it's not yet. File. That's enough. Go ahead and now. Beverage. But it's very common because sometimes they not buy. Beverage you should have it. By right, you should have it here. Yeah, you should have one. Okay. Not everything perfect one. Even this kind of software, that's why they also have different version. Every time they have a bug, then they will fix it. Understand now? Okay. So this template useful or not? Actually very useful, you know, because a lot of time we actually mess up our own file. With this, you will not mess up your file. Then you say, then if I want to update template, how? Okay, let's try. Okay, now we remove the schema. thing. Okay, we go to File, Save As now. Okay. Now, do you notice that you have another folder here, Custom Office Template, right? Okay. If you click other folder also okay, because usually it will bring you back here. So now you just click this Custom Office Templates. Okay. Okay. Then change this to Template. Okay. I'm going to click here to save and override it. Okay. They will ask you, do you want to replace? Yes. Okay. You wait for our 归户了呢？在哪里呢？你没有哦。对，你要回去你的那个 folder， 发这个，你要去那个上面。拿掉，先拿掉目的地吗？好了，那你不要紧张哦。你来发现你看谁是哪一个？double click。好了。by right， 因为你的看不到，所以呢，你的底下也是没有 changes 的哦。Yeah lah, because you want to replace what? Okay, I use back the same file name, then save. Okay. Because currently I'm opening the file. Okay. Okay. Let's try to use another name instead. Okay, because we are using the document that we opened up just now. Okay. 你带着它，因为你现在做不到，你带着它。Okay. Can you give it as another name first? Okay, later we can remove the old template. Okay, 我们等一下这一个学历哦。Okay, give another name. You see, I add a 2, right? Okay, now you save. Okay, okay. Then I close this file. Close this file. Now I go to New again. Personal. You have 2 templates. Do you notice that? Okay. Now if you click here, then you see your Bukit Timah is gone. Okay, you get what I mean now? So this folder, right, is actually under your, okay, can you open up your Windows Explorer? Okay. Then you go to Documents, you see Custom Office Templates. It's actually inside here, so we can delete those that you don't want from here. Okay. Yes, just now we cannot override, right? We are using the file, that's why we cannot do it. Okay. Okay, you go to folder, open up first, okay, then go to this PC, Documents, and then Custom Office Templates. This is where your template. whenever you save a template, right, it will automatically save inside this folder. Okay, so in the exam, you have to be careful that because in the exam, when they ask you to save as template, the moment you choose the template, right, you will jump to this folder. But in the exam, they don't want you to save this folder. They want to save into that folder which they give you. Okay, so yes, so I just show you. Okay, for example, in exam, right? Remember, I open up this one first. Okay. Now, when you save as template, okay, we do this method. Am I correct? You see, immediately change to this folder. Okay, in the exam, you have to go back to your folder first. Then only you save. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Just now, the moment when you click template, right, it will jump back to. Okay, wait. See, when I click here, now I change to template. Okay, do you see custom office templates folder? But in exam cannot. You need to go back to the folder that they assign to you. That's why it's called candidate drive. Understand now? Okay, so a lot of students, like for Sherilyn, your template got another name, right? Then maybe the previous student said wrongly. Understand now? Okay. Yes. Okay, understand? Yes. Then, so this is also good for you to understand because next time you want to bring the template over, you know where to find. Then your Excel, so you bring to our office then you don't need to redo everything. Understand, mommy? Okay. So this is your template, very useful. Okay, can you turn to page 29 now? That's how we learn about your copy paste, remember? Alright, okay. Copy is actually Control C, paste is Control V. Okay. But remember I told you that it's not good to keep on using copy paste, right? Because it's wasting your memory. Remember this? Okay. So now let's try to open back your. Remember just now got one name. And this one your name number 2. Remember that? Can you reopen that?你不用紧啦，你就随便画几个东西就好了哦。Okay. Now you already open, right? Remember we have this smiley face. Okay. Okay. Now, can we select one of the smiley face? Okay. Copy paste I was skip because I already showed you. Okay. Now, cut and paste. That means I cut this, the smiley face will be gone. Okay, because I move it to elsewhere. So normally they'll ask you to cut. Just click here. Okay. Then you paste again. Okay, understand what I'm saying? So cut is like moving. In the exam, they won't say cut, they will say move. So when you see move, that means they want to cut and paste. Understand what I'm saying now? Okay? Now, just cut and paste only ma. Okay, cut and paste. Okay, Control X to cut. Okay, Control X to cut. X to cut, X-Men. Okay. Because cut and copy they start with C, right? That's why Control C already used by copy. So for cut they use a scissor symbol. That's why it's Control X. Okay. Then paste, right? How come cannot use Control P? Yeah, because P is print. So for pasting, right? Because when you want to paste something, you must tell them where you want to paste, right? So they are using this one. It's like arrow. You understand now? Okay. Now this one we don't like to use, right? So now I want to teach you the duplicate method. Okay. 你会讲贵夫人一家呀，贵夫人，有了不？咁讲。Okay, now same thing. We select one smiling face first. Okay. Select the smiling face, huh? Okay. Now you can actually this one don't have I teach you the shortcut first, huh? Can you press Ctrl D for donkey? For donkey. Duplicate, huh? See, isn't this better? This one doesn't utilize your memory. Donkey. 明白了吗，老师？很好嘞，他自己学，自己教人家补习，他自己会学到更加多。施比受更有福。复制。送哦。ไอ้เองน่ะเนาะการทั้งจุยโบเองมาสิโบรอเองเพราะว่า I'm gonna show you something you all didn't see. We will wait for our Roxa first. Roxa, oh yeah, the Roxa, Laksa. Peggy 等一下呢？救兵，你看 Peggy 3个人要救他。看有没有选对的。你们是选那个 object 还是什么？然后没有啊，我的。你们有没有按错 ？Ctrl D for donkey 哦。对。你看一下。不是，因为呢，我们的你看一定是 solid line， 你刚才已经是这样子了。所以当然是 font 啊，看到吗 ？Because your selection is very crucial, must be like that. Now when you select like this, this is object, so you can control D. But of course this one cannot because this one is typing. You understand the difference now, Mami? Okay? So happy, this teacher very good. Never right. Okay, because some of you cannot do it, right? It's because you are typing text inside. You are not selecting the object. Okay, I show you example. Some of you, right? Okay. You see, when you close something, okay, when you want to highlight the object, right? It must be solid line, and you shouldn't see the blinking line. When you see the blinking line, that means you are starting to type something. Do you see that? I'm typing something, right? Okay, so this is Salah. Of course, when I press Ctrl D, it will show me this dialog box lah. Okay, and do you notice that when you are typing something, the border becomes dotted lines? Do you realize that? So remember, when you want to apply the whole transformation or whatever, right, to the object, it must be solid line. Solid line. Okay? So when I click one more time, it becomes solid line. Now I can duplicate already. Understand, mommy? Okay? Yes. Because you are applying this technique to the whole object. Okay? Solid line first. Yes. Okay, there's dotted line, that means you are editing the content inside. See, computer also like Zabo, have to be very sensitive and to be very precise. Rosa, do you want to sleep? You see, they have to be so precise. Solid line, dotted lines also cannot. Now you understand why the young people always like crack their head. Use software too much. This one wrong, the rest also wrong. Okay? Okay, that's how we duplicated the smiley face, right? Okay? Now, now I'm going to teach you without using the keyboard shortcut. Yeah, without using the keyboard shortcut. Okay? Now, can you select one smiley face first? Okay, now hold down Control. Hold down Control. Okay? Yeah, hold down Control. Do you realize that your cursor changed to an arrow and there's a plus icon? That means this is to clone or copy or duplicate. Okay, I show you. Now I just click my mouse and drag. Don't let go of the control. Now let go of your mouse and let go of the control. You have just duplicated. Hold down Control, then click your mouse. Okay, click on the object, then pull down. Maggie 可以秀给我们的阿公看一下。Now the clipboard can store up to 24 items. You look at page 30. They got mentioned 24 items. Anyway, when you go back to work, you'll forget one. Just use your normal method. Okay? Okay? But at least I share with you. Otherwise, say teacher never teach. Okay, now, this one is your object. Now, Do you think you can do the same for wording? Okay, let's try. Okay, let's say if I want to duplicate my name. Okay, I highlight my name first. Go and highlight your name. Okay, can you duplicate using the control key? Yeah. Okay. So, okay, see how I do it? I highlight already, then I hold down Control, click and drag, then go and release where you want to shift that. Okay. So next time, don't need to press Control C Control V now. Then Control. This control is actually the paste options. Okay, whenever you paste something, they will show this because they want to ask you what you want to use. Okay, but this one, our basic course don't need. Okay. Okay, I show you something. Just now copy paste, right? Okay. Now I want to cut and paste. You see it? Okay, I just show you. Okay, you see first. Now I highlight this already, right? I hold down Shift, then I click and drag. So copy is Control, cut is Shift. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you hold down Shift, then you can move that. Goes up because it's cut. You should just write in one paper. You write here, right there, then how to find that? So hardworking man, go back your Korean show waiting for you then. 那你的衣服是有棉质是吗？为什么？你在啊？你穿德巴利啊？Yeah, no, whatever you say is recorded. Yeah, only your lah, okay? Okay, Malcolm isa kena video call. Okay. But how come we didn't use a shift for object just now? Why? Remember I only taught you for control for smiling face, right? Did I ask you to use shift for smiling face? Because object you can just click and drag Yeah lah. Unless you need to move to another place, then you need to cut that place. But you cannot use shift because shift is within your visible area. Understand what I'm saying? Okay? You want to maximize the window. Send 给我呢 ，send 给我咯，现在 contact 给我 ，contact 给我，你的教书。OK， 那，就是咯，你还记得什么呢？真紧啦，我这些 video 嘛，你们回去偶尔就当做 Korean show 看一下啦。你看，我们的阿兄还会点头。OK， now let's try to do some formatting because I want to show you the format pencil. Okay, page 30. This one actually quite useful also. Okay, sweat, don't sweat. Okay. Okay, now we have drawn a table. Remember that? Do you see have the table? Yes, huh? Okay. Now, of course, this one also applicable to your wording. But I use a table easier for you to see. Okay, now let's try to. You no more then you draw one table. Okay. Can we highlight the first row of your table first? Have you drawn the table? Okay. Now you highlight one table, one row. Okay. Right now, I want to change the color of it, right? Okay. Where can I go to? Don't know. This morning this one off of option. Design this one Ama, design this one No, it's a table. Table tools and then design tab, right? Okay. Then do you see shading? The paint bucket, 这个油桶Okay. When we click once on the arrow, now just go and pick one color of your choice. Go where? Go home, no?
Go shading.
Yeah.
And then up.
Yes, mommy. Click once.
So clever.
Aiyo. Warm it black, no?
No. My friend is very clever.
Okay.
I haven't even do it.
Wow. Okay. Now. Okay, inside out, we go back to home tab first. Okay, same thing, we highlight the whole first row. Highlight the first row. Okay, now I want to apply the same color to a few rows. Okay, but just now I forgotten because I didn't select everything, right? Okay, so it will be very troublesome if I keep on doing what we have done just now. Am I correct? That's why you can actually copy the format. So do you see format painter? Okay. But remember, whenever you use this function, right, you will need to highlight something first to tell them what format you want to pick up first. Okay. So now can we just click once on the format painter? Okay. Now when you move down your cursor, do you realize it changed already? Okay. Now, do you see the paint? The painter is besides your cursor. Okay, that means now it has picked up the format and now it's waiting for you to tell them where you want to paint. Correct. So for example, now if I want to paint, right, I just click once. Okay, sorry, I clicked wrongly. This one very common also. Now I click back this one. Okay, do you see I'm missing something just now? Because I didn't even tell them what to pick up the format yet. So I must highlight. Then I click here. Now I try to, okay. 这个比赛的，比赛之前咯。Okay. So for this one, right? I think word is more applicable. Okay. Now can we try this? We highlight this paragraph first. 你的 table 它不能被骗了，你伤害了我，还一笑而过。Okay, highlight the first paragraph. Okay, let's change the color also. Change the color. Then make it bold. You see this bold, italicized, and you underline, right? Okay, you make it bold first. Okay. 现在不，跟着你先回去 select 一个 word 就好了。Go and highlight. Then change the color and make it bold first. But anyway, remember just now I asked you I wanted to paint on the table, right? This one actually it will work in Excel. Okay? 我的不能。Okay. 对，好。Okay. Anyway, have you change the format? Yes, Okay, now it's still selected, right? Okay, now if you want to paste the format for one time only, just click on the format filter for once. But if you're going to paste over a few items, right, you double click it. Okay, we try one time first. Okay, click on format painter, just click once. Now you have picked up the format. Okay, now I'm going to do for block 118 only. Then I let go of my mouse click, and now you will see that it has picked up the same format. Okay, I repeat because Peggy space is like very don't know what to do, Okay, let's highlight first, then click on the format painter once. After that, go and click and drag your block 118, then you let go of mouse click and pick up the same format. And do you notice that once you have released a mouse click, right, the pin is no longer there because just I only click once. Okay, so if you want to paste multiple times, right, this is what you can do is same thing. We highlight the source first. Now you double click on the format painter, double click it. Okay, now you can selectively change the format like this. Go ahead. You see that? You see that? Now the format will keep on. Okay. Then you say, okay lah, enough lah. I don't want to paste the format anymore. What can you do? Just press the escape button. Then the format will be gone. Okay. Sherlyn so smart,哪一个不能？我再重新做过。宝贝儿是什么？写一下。宝贝儿是什么？OK， 好 ，sorry。娘们，雪莉过去了。放 aeroplane mode 啦，不要给人家吵你哦。aeroplane mode 啊。我们的爱，忘了就不再回来。直到现在，我还有我的你的 按2次的话就可以读。雪莉很厉害哦，会教人鸟咯。对了，讲后面的咯。管他，不要管他。已经很必要了哦。OK， show you some example 啊。什么？Why？What do you mean？ O 就是按那个 B 而已吗？你还要做什么？Yeah. Then what? Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. Because I know what you're trying to say. Because currently I'm just using very simple format, but you have very complicated format, right? And how do you remember what format you used previously? That's why you use a format painter to pick up lah. It's an eyedropper. You pick up the source and then they will give you the same format. Okay? Okay, I sent you the email, right? Actually, there's one zip file which is called the word mock test questions. Okay, you don't need to see that. Okay, just look at front. You see, this is actually the question. Okay, they will actually type in some letter and then ask you to do certain things. Okay, so I think for this one, they ask you to do the what? Soft carriage return. Remember that? Line break lah. That means they want you to join this over here. Do you see that? So there's one question to you know what else you want. Okay. Yeah. So you see a few questions they are using back the same document. Do you realize it? That's when you can use back the resume ribbon. Remember the ribbon? Just ask me how to show back, right? Because so far we only create one page, that's why you can see it. Understand, mommy? Okay. Now this one, if you want to practice, you can, because you have my video tutorial, right? You can make these files and try to do based on the video. Because the video, they will give you the questions. Okay? Okay, I just show you a quick one. Okay, this one, can we just close and save first? I just explain to you. Oh yeah, one more thing, which is if you are using your computer to watch the video, right, you can actually change the quality to not this one, sorry. Change the quality to HD lah. Okay? High definition, so it's a bit clearer. Okay. Okay. Now, do you see there are two parts here? Two windows. Do you realize that? Okay, the first part here is actually the questions. Okay, below here is your Microsoft Word. Because they give you instructions, then underneath it you need to use a software to do what they ask. Okay, that's why this is very hands-on. It's all practical. Whenever you click something, right, it's recorded. Okay, and you see a lot of numbers here. These are the mock test questions. Remember I told you 16 plus what? Okay. Mock test, not the exam one, okay? Now, sometimes they are kind enough, they will give you the keyword in bold color, but sometimes they purposely don't want to bold for you the keyword, okay? And you see, Because this is a pre-test, we can actually jump here and jump there because the question is not in sequence according to our syllabus. That's why when you do this, right, you'll realize I asked you to go to another question, right, not in sequence. Okay. Then you notice over here, right, you have answer and clear. Okay. Answer is after you do the question, right, you need to click answer to submit. Otherwise, your question is not answered. Okay. If you say, I clicked the wrong step, now you click clear, it will redo the question for you again. It's like refresh. Okay. That means if you mess up the file here, then don't mind. You just click clear, they will give you a brand new one. Okay, then you can start again. No, you wait long. Once you submitted, everything submitted, you cannot change the answer. Okay? Then suspend test. Okay, for when you are using the mock test, right? Normally you use suspend test because, for example, I teach you today maybe like 8 chapters, right? Okay, so like next week when you come back, you can do the question for those 8 chapters, right? Okay, but other chapters you cannot do yet, right? That's why you need to suspend the test after you've done. Okay, at least you can stop it now, and next time you come back, you can resume that. Okay, but for exam, you don't have this suspend test, okay, because exam is limited timing, right? Okay, so you'll see a clock, countdown clock here. Yeah, you see a timer there, okay, and like 15 minutes they will from you. You left 15 minutes, you left 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, okay? Yes, okay. And once you finish everything, you need to end the test. But for mock test, right? If you really want to learn again, I mean in future without me, I think you don't end test. Because if you enter the test, you cannot redo the exercise again. You get what I mean? Even though this is pre-test, right? Because you enter the test, you cannot retake the test. Okay? But I would treat it as this one exercise is quite good. So after the class, you still can use it to practice. Someone you have my tutorial, right? Yeah, it's very good practice also. That's why try not to end the test for the mock test. Okay? You can just suspend the test. So let's say like after 1 month, so that's it. They only give you 1 time only, right? Okay? Because I've been teaching so many years. Okay? Now the end test, right? If you enter the test, you'll see the score. But what for you want to see the score? I mean, it's better you can keep it for your own reference for practice also. But the criteria is must use back the same version. That's the problem, no? Okay? And for exam, right? If you, for example, question 20 you do not do, right? You can click next first. Okay? Then after you answer all questions, it will bring back you to question 20 to answer. Okay? Understand? Okay? But one problem you all will face is because your windows, right? The resolution sometimes is very big because for old people. So you will realize that it's not so sweet like mine. You see, I position it very nicely already. For you, maybe sometimes you cannot see. Sometimes the window is like covering the thing here. That's why you click here, click there. Okay. Maybe we can switch to a smaller resolutions before we start our exam. Okay. The ID, I think next week we will do that. So I think in the morning we do the exercise first. Okay. Example. So we all can. Okay. Now just make a quick review that. Go home. Okay. And we cannot sleep. I don't know how long. I don't think so long. 不要来啊！你来比较好了，你反正都是都不是OK，那我们给了很多资料咯，哈。问题是你够不用功而已嘛。OK。 没有，你不是读这个，你读这个没有用，你要去看那个，等下我给你的 file, right? You will practice the questions lah. Because for you guys, yes, because I realize a lot of students don't have the one sex, right? Like that you cannot practice more than at home, they got a lot of fun, right? That's why I give you the. You want to say how many times? Only blood already. Remember, see, I give you all the these are the file for the questions. Yeah lah, so you go and practice lah. Of course, the question you need to refer to the video. Then you say, oh, question what, they want you to do what, you know, understand, mommy? Okay? So you prepare your tablet, then the other is your laptop lah. Otherwise, you borrow another laptop from friend, no? Because actually laptop is the easiest. No? So then your children will say, wow, mom, you go university, this to computer. Not everyone so rich like you, man.
No.
Video, you still can use my phone because it's just video. Because you want to understand yourself. Or you look at the answer lah, yo. Otherwise, all follow steps, then you never think, also never do also. Okay? I will go and I will figure out some. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay. Over here, right, I already write down what are the topics and the questions. Okay. So, okay, we just take a look at the content first. So, section number 6 counting, and your 9 also counting, correct? So, total how many sections? 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, yeah. And then your 7, 7. I think the computer is 7 chapters. Okay, because some I still have to cover, so we consider 7 chapters first. Okay. These 7 chapters, right? Maybe you can write down the question and then you just put that N or what I will mention the number. Okay, then you can write down. In fact, you forgotten. You see, I prepared the outline here. Do you see the page number? So, whatever topic we cover, you can attend the question. You understand what I'm saying now? Okay, so definitely from 3, 7, 8, 9, I think also can, Yeah, actually from 1 to 19 we can attempt already. That means all the way from here, question until here. Okay, can you take down 27 all the way until this number 4? But they are not in sequence, You look in front first. Not talking here. Okay. Because you look at table of contents, right? The section 1 to 4, okay, section page 1 to 19, am I correct? So whatever pages within 19, these are the questions you can attend lah. 汉字 lor. Okay, so that means 27, 6 all the way to number 4. Is that go? Okay. Okay, then you take down the question. Next week when you come, you will need to do hello, I am here. Okay. Hello, here. I think I assign someone to write down next week. When you come, please write down the question out. Okay? I assign Lin now because she's very cute. She comes from Jurong all the way, must assign something for her. 22 to 24, okay, wait. Okay, that means question number 2 and 61 also can do. Okay, 2 and 61. And then, okay, 12, 18, 36. 12, 18, 36. Wait for me, don't go home first.什么？一直在那边讲悄悄话。Hey, recorded what do you say? Recorded Okay, the other one is your 68 Let me see. Yes. No, not the question. I'm looking at the pages now. Question number, just now what I mentioned just now is all the question number, not the pages. What is the question number lah? Yeah, this one I'm talking about this one. Okay, I repeat again. Okay, so from here to here. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Okay, then the other one is this one. 36 also can do. Okay, 这三个对。59 also can. This 3, okay. 59, 26, and 5. 59265. Okay, thank you very much. I must